Chapter 11. In a Disciple. In the twilight, in the dining room, Ah Hong's wives, Su Chi, Xiao Zhao and Ah Hong, sat together and ate rice with magic and saving. In the conversation, Xiao Zhao's voice rang out, "Father, how did you get the two saints into the house? The two of you enabled me to reach the fourth level of Qi in just a moment." Ah Hong heard this and was stunned for a while. Didn't think that these two youngsters could become masters over the world. Because cultivating each stage of profound energy was difficult, some people took 1 year, some took 10 years to progress one step at a time. But this just met face to face in just one day. Xiao Zhao was able to cultivate 2 levels of profound energy. It was amazing. After recovering from his numbness, Ah Hong cupped his hand to his chest and said thank you for saving the mantra, ready to say didn't think that the two masters would be masters over the world. Thank you very much for empowering my daughter. It was unthinkable that she would advance so quickly when she saw your face for a moment. I'd like to leave my daughters for you two to take care of and train them, it would be a great blessing. Save replied that it's okay, it's a small matter. I've come to live in your house and I want to give some compensation. Just a few leaves aren't that valuable. But I hope you guys will keep this a secret. Don't reveal it outside, it can easily make people stunned. Ah Hong and his family responded. Ah Hong looked at the two young men and said, "Since you are afraid of panic, you should dress up like the villagers." Speaking as he walked into the room, took 4 sets of clothes, gave them 2 sets of mantra and saving, and said that although they were old clothes, but the laundry was clean, hope you guys wouldn't mind. Mantra said thank you and took the clothes. Xiao Zhao said that 2 more days at the Emerald Sword sect on the top of the mountain. There will be a ceremony to accept new disciples of the sect. I will go up the mountain to try to become an inner disciple. I want the 2 masters to go and see it with their own eyes. But in the discipleship ceremony, outsiders were not allowed to enter. I feel very sorry. I want the 2 masters to see the ceremony that is held each year in a big way. Prakya replied that there should be no problem, Miss Xiaojiao, go up the hill and go to the ceremony. We'll sneak in and see for ourselves. We have a way of disguising ourselves to encourage Mainang by ourselves. Mantra asked if he had become an inner sect disciple. Will it have better rights than outer disciples? Xiao Zhao replied, there will be a lot of good privileges, especially to be closely trained by the elders of the sect. And if there was a talent in the eyes of the elder who became a direct disciple of one of the elders, there would be a chance to practice the secret technique of the high-ranking sect. And also obtaining herbs to increase cultivation power faster than normal disciples. People in this Tianying continent, they all wanted to become the inner disciples of the various ancient sects, and if he had successfully completed a higher level technique, he could become a master of the sect, will live for 1,000 years, and be regarded by the sovereign as having great privileges in the empire. Everyone wants to become a saint together. The 2 saints didn't know these things at all. Save replied that we are from other continents, so little is known about these stories. Thank you very much Mrs. Xiao Zhao for giving us information, and if we come to this continent often I will ask my master to find a way to support Lady Xiao Zhao to succeed in becoming a saint as she wishes. Xiao Zhao and his family had heard this thrifty saint make such an offer, and the whole family rejoiced, especially Ah Hong, who had been a farmer all his life. He would definitely have a better life, and Ah Hong was confident that these 2 saints were truly wonderful. And it should be able to make Xiao Zhao successfully become a saint sooner or later. With joy, Ah Hong poured liquor and served a large meal, causing the two young fathers of the Krathong generation to get drunk on the food because he had never drunk this much before. It turned out that the two of them were drunk until they passed out.